Hello everyone. Today we're looking at chapter 24 of Adam Hamilton's Making Sense of the Bible. Can we trust the gospel account of Jesus? Now this is a question that many Christians carry quietly. With four gospels that sometimes differ in details or chronology, how do we know they're reliable? Hamilton approaches this with both pastoral warmth and historical clarity. He begins by reminding us that the Gospels are written in the style of ancient biography. Their purpose wasn't to give a modern journalistic timeline. Their purpose was to tell the story of Jesus in a way that revealed his meaning, his mission, and his impact. That means the Gospel writers shaped their material to highlight themes, not to produce a minute-by-minute account. Hamilton also points out that the Gospels are rooted in early, reliable traditions. Jesus' ministry ended around AD 30. Paul's letters, written just 20 years later, already quote early Christian creeds about Jesus' death and resurrection. And the Gospels themselves were written while many eyewitnesses were still alive. These writers were drawing from living memory, oral tradition, and early written resources. Yes, the Gospels differ in some details, order of events, wording of teachings, or how certain stories are told. But Hamilton reminds that these differences reflect different audiences and different theological emphasis. What's remarkable is how much they agree on the essentials. The essentials such as Jesus proclaimed the kingdom of God, he taught with authority, he healed, welcomed, forgave, and restored. He was crucified under Pontius Pilate. His followers experienced him as risen and alive. Their lives were transformed by that encounter. That shared witness is historically powerful and spiritually compelling. Hamilton encouraged us to see that faith and history work together. Historical study strengthens our understanding of the Gospels. And faith recognizes that these accounts were written to lead us into a relationship with Christ. So, as you read this week, here are a few questions to reflect on. How did you first learn to think about the reliability of the Gospels? Do the differences between the Gospel accounts trouble you, or do they enrich your understanding? What stands out to you about how early the Gospel traditions are? What essential truths about Jesus do all four Gospels affirm? Hamilton's chapter reminds us that the Gospels are trustworthy, not because they read like modern journalism, but because they faithfully convey the life-changing story of Jesus. They are Spirit-inspired testimonies meant to draw us into the transforming love of Christ. Thank you all for listening. Grace and peace, friends. I'll talk to you next week.